Welcome to the channel, and we'll be taking on the infamous As the World Turns from the Slim Shady LP album that released in 1999. The expanded version of the album just released, so this is perfect timing, and on this song, Slim Shady takes the lead. If you're new to the channel, remember to subscribe and turn on notifications to never miss a video, and now let's get right to it. Eminem starts the song with a hook that implies that Shady isn't a fan of the idea of coming into this world without consent. Shady talks about the world turning round and round and wishes that it'd stop and let him off right now. And Eminem starts the first verse by describing how he hangs with friends that smoke green and don't waste any part of the joint they smoke. They even eat up the butt of the joint and get high on it.
Swallow lit roaches and light up like jack-o'-lanterns.
They get so high that their faces light up like creepy smiles, hence the jack-o'-lantern in that bar. If you don't know what that is, here's a picture. Eminem in the next bars touches on how the Source rated Young Z's album 2 mics out of 5, and at this point D12 was cool with outsiders and Young Z was from that group. So Eminem is suggesting that he's got Z's back, although many people confuse this bar and think Eminem is talking about his own album. In the bar that follows, Eminem talks about how he became shady.
Started when my mother took my bike away, cause I murdered my guinea pig and stuck him in the microwave.
It's important to add that according to his mom in her book, Eminem actually did this to his pet when his pet died as an attempt to warm it up and bring it back to life when he was a kid. But Eminem here states it in a way to imply that he's had serial killing tendencies from a very young age, hence why Slim Shady is now a psychopathic killer. As the World Turns contains some of Slim Shady's funniest bars, and here's more to follow the previous one.
After that it was straight to the 40 ounces, slapping teachers and jacking off in front of my counselors.
40 ounces in that bar is a popular beer in North America that often includes 5% or more alcohol by volume, and Eminem continues the bar by describing a series of impulsive things he did in school as a teenager in class, but in reality, Eminem in an interview stated that he was probably in his early 20s when he first took a beer. Shady was one to skip class and guess during tests, and now even gym class that he's supposed to be able to pass is in jeopardy because of his foul mouth.
True till I told this bitch in gym class that she was too fat to swim laps, she needed Slim Fast.
Slim Fast in that bar is a reference to the Slim Fast company that makes shakes, bars, snacks, packaged meals, and more dietary supplements to promote weight loss. Of course, calling her fat was enough reason for her to kick his ass, but little did she know that Slim Shady had wicked instincts that were about to unfold, and Shady drags her up to the highest diving board above the pool and tosses her.
Sorry coach, it's too late to tell me stop, but I drop this bitch face down and watch her belly flop.
In the second verse, Eminem starts by describing how rappers like him make money off kids that buy their tapes despite being too young to listen to their lyrics, and Eminem describes this as kids hiding their tapes from parents like bad report cards. Eminem then continues by stating something that's quite confusing and just shows you how twisted Slim Shady really is.
Hypochondriac, hanging out at the laundromat, where all the raunchy, fat, white, trashy blondes be at.
Hypochondriac in that bar is a person who is abnormally anxious about their health, yet Shady chooses to hang out where regular hypochondriacs wouldn't, but then a laundromat is where clothes are washed, which makes this quite interesting. And Eminem still touches on trying to nail a trailer park bitch despite being hypochondriac. Slim Shady puts little effort when it comes to picking up women, and here Eminem states this.
I met a slut and said, what up, it's nice to meet you. I like to treat you to a Fago and a slice of pizza.
Faygo in that bar is a brand of cheap soda, and it's also important to add that Eminem has remained the same despite his current wealth status, and even in All She Wrote by T.I. featuring Eminem, Eminem stated the same thing about buying cheap Faygo soda for a female. Eminem then continues by stating how things turned fast from a pickup attempt to a robbery, but his target wasn't going to go down easy. In an attempt to run away, Shady's been knocked to the ground, but since he's high on crack, he barely feels a thing, and now Shady's mind has moved on from robbery to murder, and he chases her, pissed off. Little did Shady know that this was all a setup for him, and he finds out the hard way when he catches up to her.
I shot her 5 times and every bullet bounced off her. I started to beg, no, please let go.
Remember that this situation started with Shady chasing her, but now he's the one trying to escape. His guns aren't working to stop her, slicing her up with a knife only buys him some time until the thought hit him, and Eminem realizes he has one last secret weapon. The revelation of this weapon was so grand that it
hit the ground, caused an earthquake and power outage.
This is not the first time Eminem has talked about his endowment in songs, and here Eminem uses this to turn the tides of the fight, and towards the end of the verse, she ends up running from him again after he unleashed his secret weapon. The Slim Shady LP is filled with dark and funny songs like this, and if you'd like to support the channel, donate at the link in the description. Thanks for watching, leave your thoughts below, and don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed this.